Hi friends, welcome to day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas signs, hosted by Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIY and Krista from Krista's Crafty Life. Okay, so for this DIY, we're starting out with a piece of baseboard. I initially thought this was beadboard, and I got so excited. My neighbors were redoing their house, and I was like, oh my God, beadboard. And the closer I got, I saw that it was baseboard, but that's okay. We're gonna make a leaner sign for this. I was at Family Dollar, and I found these on clearance, 25 cents, and I managed to find the letters for joy. So happy about that. I've got some tartan ribbon that I found after Christmas at Marshall's, a couple of picks, screwdrivers, because these letters, I have to remove the hangers from the letters, and then I have my wood glue. I've got some flat red paint and then some cottage white. So because this already has it's kind of white, I'm gonna put just a little bit more white on this, not a lot, because I wanted to have a rustic feel to it. But I want to paint these letters in red and then try to make a cute bow for the top and add 1 or 2 of the picks. And I'm not gonna even cut this. I'm just gonna try to work with this and cover the top with the pick and just use it as it is. This cottage white paint is a multi-surface satin paint, so this will have a nice sheen to it, and this will be going outside on my porch, so this multi-surface paint is perfect for this. And I'm not going for full coverage. Again, I still want the wood grain to show through. I just want a bit more white. Once I had all the hangers removed, I removed all of the stickers from the back so that my letters could be better adhered to the board. And then when I flipped them over and started painting, I'm using a sponge brush, and I'm going to use a pouncing method. These letters have like a sheen to them, so I didn't want there to just be like brush strokes, and I thought I would get better coverage out of the paint if I just went in a pouncing motion. Okay, so now everything is dry, and I'm going to leave this black, the sides, so there's like a bit of a shadow. So I'll just figure out about where I want to set my letters. Trying to get them as even as possible. And then I'm just gonna use this. Maybe I'll pull this up just a little bit. So I let my letters set up and dry for a couple of hours. And to start on my ribbon, I'm just making a simple shoestring bow with this tartan ribbon. And then I'll take a second piece to make another loop and then hot glue that on top. Okay, so here's the top of my sign, and I think maybe one pick will accomplish it because I can just lay this sideways. I'm gonna have to snip right here, break that off, and then I'll just add my bow right here. This is wired. I may be able to snip it. Okay, so with that piece snapped off and then with me sealing the end with the hot glue, I'm gonna go ahead and take my staple gun and add a few staples to get my pick secured on the top of my sign. And then I will staple down my bow on top as well. And after I fussed with that bow a little bit, then I stuck it out on the porch, and here it is all completed. My piece of baseboard rescued from the trash became a beautiful piece of Christmas decor. Tell me, what do you think of my Trash to Treasure joy sign? Okay, so for this sign, we're going to make a Mrs. Claus treat sign. This is one of the Dollar Tree signs from spring. I love the shape of this, and I love this wood grain. Got one of the Dollar Tree gingerbread men, a faux candy I made. This is one of the ice cube trays. I used the Dollar Tree foam clay they have in the kids section. It's they have Play-Doh brand, and they have a Sesame Street brand that's this super soft foamy clay. And so I love these ice trays for making little faux treats. And then I have some decals I made on my Cricut Joy, and then my flag red. Okay, so I want to leave this portion, this natural color. So I'm going to use a small brush to try to get in here, and then fill in the rest of this with a foam brush. So I did 2 coats over the center just to make sure that I had a nice deep red. So while the sign is drying, I'll go ahead and get my little faux treat pieces colored in, just adding faux frosting eyes and some buttons, and then a bow tie. And then for my little piece of peppermint, there's raised areas for the little pinwheel design from the ice cube tray. So I just use the smallest paintbrush I have just to fill in those areas. And then for the on either end, like the cellophane area, I just paint that with that sterling silver folk art paint. All right, so let's try to get this. That's that center. Oh, what did you know? So after struggling with this Dollar Tree transfer tape, I finally got all of my letters off. This is good vinyl. It's actually the Cricut permanent vinyl, but I don't have any more Cricut transfer tape. And all I had left was this Dollar Tree transfer tape. So yeah, it was a pain, but at least I got all of my letters off. Okay, and so then I decided that I'm going to add this extreme glitter from Folk Art to my candy piece just for a little extra razzle dazzle. And I outlined my gingerbread man in the same glitter paint as well. And then once all of that glittery paint was dry, I used a combination of Gorilla Clear Grip glue and hot glue to attach my treats to my sign. And then I just added that twine string back, and that was it. Let me know, what do you think of my Mrs. Claus North Pole treat sign? I think this turned out super adorable. And here's another look at my first sign, my Trash to Treasure. Please consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Okay, friends, that'll do it for me for day 5. I'll have a link to the host and the playlist in the description box. Have a blessed day.